Hi, it is Priscilla Houliston, and I want to give you some craft show tips. I have been doing craft shows. I'm 59 now. I have been doing craft shows my whole adult life, but I want to give you some good tips that might help you when you do yours. So we are in a corner booth, and sometimes you don't know when you come to a craft fair where you're going to be. We're in the corner booth, so I set my tables up differently. What I like to do, and it's totally your call, but what I like to do is I took advantage of the space back here of being able to get all of my paintings out rather than have them in a box. And like cards like this is a great way to display cards that you might have for sale. People can look through them. But I did something a little different here that I'm really enjoying, and we have really been having a great show. And I have one table for one set price, another table for another set price, and then the rest of my tables here are another set price. So people don't have to look at price tags. They can just say everything on this table is X amount, and everything on this table is X amount. It makes it so much easier for the people that are shopping. I have coordinated tablecloths, and I would have liked them to come down to the floor. They did not. And but I like that because people can tell where you are, where you start, where you end. So this setup is a U-shaped. So I have it set up like this. So as the traffic flow comes in, they can come down this side, shop along. I'm like the point of sale. I'm back here where I'm collecting the funds, and I have my packing and wrapping down here out of sight. And I have little cards that I have been working on, so I have something to keep me busy when there aren't people here. We are getting to the end of the show now, but it's a nice welcoming U-shape. So you can see here, this table was stuck way out, and then more in, and then more in, and it just by putting my table back that little bit, it gave us the extra room we needed. Instead of a 10-foot by 10-foot configuration, because most of them are always like that, we got way bigger, way bigger, and it worked out really great. Another great tip is put some lights back by where you want to draw attention to. And like I said, we're near the end of the show, but I wanted to make this video just to give you, I've been doing this for a long time, a long time. And I want to tell you some other tips too. As people are coming in, it's nice when you have the tables set where we have the prices out, like that are up, sticking out of the wall there, that say how much everything is on this table. But we also like to say to everybody, everything on that table, wherever they're looking, is pick a price. Tell them whatever the price is. But you can see that there is a sign there too. So there's the sign, but then we like to speak to them as well. And it's not always just about sales. I will ask them how their day's going. And my husband, Morton, goes with me whenever we do this. And he should not be on his phone right now because I am. So he just did a boo-boo right here. Look, and now he's looking at me. These people were coming towards us. And if you look like you're disengaged, like right now I'm totally disengaged from the people that are coming here because I'm making this video. So now that's the pose for him. And now check this out. The smile, the welcoming smile, that's what you want too. And I am just pulling his leg because he does not have a welcoming smile, but I do. So I'm smiling, I'm saying hi, asking them if it's still freezing outside, because it is freezing outside, and be prepared. Make sure you have water. This show was giving us a bottle of water each, so I have my adequate change. Nobody can grab it back here, so I'm just keeping a stack back here. And I have my envelopes, all my packaging back behind. So pretty out front, business back here, and keep all your packaging, all your things that you're holding. That's another important thing. I have a lot of big paintings here, and I've sold a lot of big paintings today. So as people are coming by, I'm saying to them, they're looking at the paintings, and I don't even let them think about this. I will just say to them, we're happy to hold your painting. If you pick one out, if you see one you love, I'm happy to hold it for you. They pay for it. I set it back here behind me, and we just had 3 or 4 people all come in together at the same time. They're all done shopping at the craft fair. So they all came back, and I handed them their painting out to them. That's really important. If you're doing bigger things for sale, offer to hold. Smaller things that you might do for sale, like your little fairy houses and things like that, jewelry, whatnot, things like this, they can take that with them, but don't make them carry heavy things around. And we're really lucky here. I didn't know where they were going to put us, but the entrance is here. So people have been coming in here, and it can be a bad thing when that happens, because they'll say, oh, we want to have a look around. The good note about it, keep an eye on those people. And that's also why you want to say, get the sale, or say, if you see anything you like, I'm happy to hold it for you while you shop. And then, hold their big item. Don't make them carry around. Like, this is a big, huge fused glass piece. Why would I make her carry that all around? I wouldn't. So then as they're going out, they got to go right by me again. I watch and I wave. And I'm going to show you another trick. I love this trick. This is called the magic wand. So this is part of my display, right? Part of my display. And I should have been counting how many tips I've been giving you. But this works great because I can use this as a conversation piece. It's just a stick. It's not for sale, although I have sold my magic wands like this accidentally. Oh, and then my other tip, people are packing up. It's not over yet. I can't tell you how many big sales I've made because I have stayed. One person down that way, they've already packed up and left. And look, here's new people coming in. Don't do that. There's brand new people coming in. They want to buy things. So you paid your money, you're here. You stay till the end. This one still has about an hour and a half to go. And I think it's so unprofessional to pack up. Don't do that beforehand. It's terrible. You will lose sales. So we don't make a move to pack up till it's end time. So back to my wand. So as I'm doing, rather than taking my finger and pointing it at people, I can say all these little boxes over here and the magnets, they're $1. And I'll go like this. And then I'll say, the things on this table are $5. And I can wave my wand to show that. And I always say this, I'm saying, ooh, I got a magic wand and I can make your dreams come true. And everybody dreams of getting arts and crafts for a gift. So we have lots of great gifts here. Oh, another great thing is right here on this bag, I have my Venmo and my Cash App on this little bag that I have packaging in. So I can have that sitting out here. Somebody wants to pay by check. By credit. Boom, there you go. And I'll use this to point to wonderful things. Rather than say, oh yes, we have more of those over there, and point with my finger, I'll point with my wand. And it's really attention getting. And sometimes, like I saw there were a couple that were going out, and we had talked to them earlier. They were going out, they were going by. I took my wand and I waved at them. They just did this. Just waved at them. And you can see, like, if I do it, probably you'll see people look over at me, especially right now because I'm talking to my phone. Some other good tips for doing your craft fairs are, don't get hung up on what your displays are. Don't get hung up on big, heavy things. Like this thing here, this spinner right here, this wooden spinner. I'm giving that to these ladies at the table. I actually feel bad about it, but I'm giving it to these ladies over here because it takes up a lot of room. I have a box down here on the end where I have jewelry sitting in that box that they can just leaf through like this. It's so much easier for me to just set that box out and let them do that. The other thing that you want to do, a great tip for all of your craft fairs, have your busy box where you have things in it, like you will get broken items. This was a broken item. Don't break your heart over it. I can fix this when I get home. But my little broken item, it's going to sit back here. I'm going to have pens. I'm going to have busy work. I have my little teeny tiny Christmas cards I've been making. And guess what I've been doing? These, I've been giving them out like candy to people. When they buy something, I'll say, and I had one that was printed here that said Merry Christmas from Priscilla and Morton. And I'll say, would you like some free little Christmas cards? Guess what they say? Yes, and they love it. Have a little goodie to give away to your people who buy things from you. Have some things like some glue stick to stick your prices rather than tape. Take a little glue stick, put it on your price tag and stick it to something. I have my scissors in here. You have to have scissors for every show. You have to. You have to have a big Sharpie. And again, I should have been counting these tips because you're getting loads of tips. This is going to make your craft shows so much easier. Keep a good pen, and that's for in case you're old school. Someone wants to write a check. You do you. I do take checks, and I have never had a bad check, so I do it. There's a lot of old school people around. I'll keep some little things too. I haven't really demonstrated much at this one because I've sort of been back in here behind everything. But normally I like to sit out towards the front and be demonstrating and making things. So I didn't do that today just because the way we set up, I should have, I did not, but it's all good. Make sure you have ample packaging for your stuff and keep it close. I have this stuff sitting right here by me. I have little thank you notes in here. Where are they? I have little thank you notes that I have in here to stick in here. They're over here. Little thank you notes to stick in everybody's card. Everybody, there you go. Down there they are. My little thank you notes that tells them how to get a hold of us. Yeah, just keep yourself organized. Have fun. Be smiling. Let's watch Morton in action here. Let's see what happens. We'll do a little stealth and see how it goes. Everything on that table is $10.
This is nice.
Thank you.
The thing is, I don't know where to hang a lot of things. I don't know. Everything's so nice.
Thank you.
Well, I think I met you before.
Oh, we met before, yes.
Aren't you the one that had that was made out of from a church?
Yes, yep. We live in the old church, yeah. Yes. Yep. Thank you. Everything on this table is $5, and everything on this little table here is $1.
Oh.
So you might find some things that make a good Christmas gift too. And the earrings are two for $5. A pair of earrings. 2 pairs of earrings for $5, and they're all $5. Yeah, the Little Mermaid.
How much is the mermaid?
She's $5,
I like them.
and she's all made by hand.
Oh, nice.
I was going to critique Morton. Oh, and another good tip is don't be afraid to put another season out. I have sold Halloween stuff today. Halloween has passed, and it is Christmas coming up. I'm still close. See what happens.
These are like precious stones, right?
Yes,
They look like
they are.
You could put this like a necklace on.
That's what they're for, yep.
Yeah, very nice. I might as well take that. Since
Okay. Honey. Honey, here's a little envelope for you to take care of it then. Here's a little envelope. I put my little thank yous in the envelope ahead of time, so they're good to go. Morton's hovering.
They'll take this. You don't take debit cards then.
We do.
Oh, do you?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll use that when I can because
Yeah.
I run out of money fast at these